Many of us go through life striving to reach and maintain our natural body weight. I know I am not alone in this. The fitness industry and diet industry are as huge as they are for a reason. With so many books, guides, and ideas out there, how do you know which one to follow? Though I have never had hundreds of pounds to lose, I have been in the business of maintaining my body for as long as I can remember. Back in my early 20s, I decided that I would do a pageant in order to win a scholarship for college. At this time, I had no idea that white bread wasn't good for you. I met with a personal trainer and he gave me a couple of tips to drop my fat percentage. I was currently around 15%. I lifted weights all the time at that point in my life. In 6 weeks, I had dropped my body fat percentage by 3% by changing from white bread to whole grain and by reducing the amount of dairy I was consuming. I continued to work out and ate as clean as possible. I cut all sugar from my diet. I managed to win the swimsuit award in the pageant. However, the prize was a swimsuit. That wasn't going to pay for college tuition. However, I did learn that nutrition was pretty important. So then comes my early 30s. I had my first child and I was thrilled. I was excited to see how long it would take to lose the 30 pounds of pregnancy weight I had added to my body. Lovingly so. The first 20 pounds dropped off in about 2 weeks. 1, I had the baby, and 2, I was eating so clean and I was also breastfeeding, so that was easy peasy. But that last 10 pounds wanted to hang on for a while. At this time, I'm eating a plant-based diet and decided to kick up my working out after healing for a year from a crazy labor injury and decided to do Beachbody workouts along with walking daily, which walking daily had been something I had been doing for most of my life. This was the trick I needed, clean eating with movement to get rid of those last 10 pounds. I never starved myself or restricted my calories. Eating whole foods and moving my body was a big component. Now it was time to maintain. Then we moved to Portland, Oregon, and there are vegan options everywhere. My family and I went nuts trying everything, which means we tried a lot of processed foods. This isn't really in the best interest of your body if you're wanting to maintain your natural body weight and maximize your health. Processed food is not health food. Tack on another injury that prevented me from working out with all the processed food, I gained 20 pounds. What the? So the last few months, I have been limiting my processed foods and delighting in whole foods and movement. And so far, I have released 15 pounds. Instead of worrying so much about the scale, this time I am measuring my success by the way I feel and how my body is responding to the food I'm giving it. I have found that eating whole foods combined with moving my body with activities I enjoy is really doing the trick. So the types of movements I do are like walking, yoga, some strength training exercises, bike rides, hiking, just playing with my son, dancing, and then pretty much any other movement that sounds fun. The other thing I have been focusing on is my mindset. I am making sure my self-talk is creating the feelings I want in my life, which is all good stuff. I want to love myself every day and feel positive every day, regardless of what is going on. I approve of myself. I embrace myself. Mindset is key. I'd say it is the bigger factor in all of this. I encourage people to go with a lifestyle change, one that will be able to be maintained throughout your life that actually provides health benefits to you, instead of causing harm, if not now, then down the road. Lean and Clean discusses all of these things as well, and way, way, way more. Hannah does an excellent job of explaining why it is important to make the food choices she recommends. She even includes a super helpful shopping list and a 2-week meal plan to start you off on eating whole foods. And the best part, you get to eat all the delicious food until you are satisfied. By following Hannah's tips, my family and I are eating healthier and saving money on food. What's not to love about that?